This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by lynda.com. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Rumor Roundup. I'm your host, John Brenters, the show where we take all the tons of tech rumors from the week and I condense them into the 3 or 4 that I think are the most exciting or most outrageous. Up this week, though, we got 4 that I think are pretty possible. The HTC One follow-up is coming very quickly. Supposedly, the iPhone 6 is going to get a little more junk in the trunk and get a little bit bigger. Unlocked phones could be getting way cheaper if Motorola anything to say about it, and the Galaxy S5 could be coming very, very soon. This is Rumor Roundup. Let's start rounding things up. Let's start with the follow-up to my favorite phone of 2013, the HTC One. Although I kind of hope they call it the HTC 2. We're hearing it's going to be called just the HTC One again. So according to Elite Case Design by Sonny Dixon, we're seeing a couple new things. So the case first featured larger cutouts than was standard in last year's HTC One. We're guessing it's probably where the camera's gonna sit, along with 2 more unexplained holes near the top of the device. So we're not really sure what those holes could represent, but the obvious and probably most logical bets are either a small fingerprint scanner or a speaker, or just maybe one for a microphone. Who knows? But HTC has been toying with the idea of a fingerprint scanner. We saw it in the back of the HTC One Max, so it would make sense that technology would follow over to the HTC One sequel. If I were you, I would wait to pick up HTC One. I'd expect us to hear something in the next 4 to 5 weeks, especially with Mobile World Congress coming up. From the iPhone 4 to the iPhone 5, it got a little bit bigger in the screen department, and it's looking like that trend's gonna continue from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 6. So first, I know analysts like to say some crazy things like that uncle that comes over for Thanksgiving and has a few too many drinks and just starts spouting things off. But in a recent investor's note, Cowen and Company's very own Timothy Arcuri claims the iPhone 6 is going to feature a, wait for it, 4.8-inch display. So he's not just making this up allegedly, he's claiming he's got sources inside of Apple's supply chain. So size isn't all he's claiming, he's also predicting they are going to use new services like iBeacon and Touch ID along with Passbook to push mobile payments, which would lend some credence to perhaps NFC finally coming on board to the iPhone world. So in my estimation, Motorola's been on a freaking tear when it comes to marrying prices with devices. The Moto G and the Moto X both absolutely nailed it, and most of the Techno Buffalo staff named the Moto X their device of the year. In an interview with Trusted Review, CEO Dennis Woodside said they're gonna get a little more awesome. They're gonna release a $50 unlocked, unsubsidized handset in the future, which is freaking crazy. That's not all. He also teased Moto Maker upgrades that aren't just cosmetics, not just the color. I'm talking screen size, processor, battery life, and all kinds of other crazy things that we heard initially rumored when Moto Maker first launched. Spending $179 on a new smartphone might sound like a pretty sweet deal, but Woodside notes that for plenty of people around the world, that's still a butt ton of money. That wasn't a quote. He actually used the word ass ton. He didn't really. So what he said was, why can't devices be $50? So there's no reason that can't happen, so we're going to push for that. And that was an exact quote. Supposedly the Galaxy S5 is coming very, very, very soon. So the latest Galaxy S5 rumors come from Elzer Murtazian, a technology journalist who is pretty well known for leaking his own mobile news himself occasionally. Murtazian even goes as far to predict the exact time and place of the launch, claiming Samsung is going to hold a press event at 6 p.m. on February 23rd in Barcelona, just ahead of Mobile World Congress, which kicks off on the 24th. We don't often see things that exact. Usually we hear like, hey, maybe in September or maybe in February. This is the exact time that it's going to be announced. So pretty crazy. And I know you Galaxy heads, I just made that up, are pretty excited. Certainly we are as well. And certainly the Galaxy S5 will usher in probably 90 other variants of Galaxy S5 phones, Galaxy S5 Zoom, Galaxy S5 Neo Zoom, Galaxy S5 Camera Zoom, Galaxy S5 Note, and then the 12-inch Galaxy S5 Note camera. So for all these devices potentially coming, what are you most excited for? The new HTC One, iPhone 6, Motorola's entry-level device, or the Galaxy S5? I want to hear your thoughts. Leave them in this general region. Let me take a quick minute to thank our friends, sponsors, and good buddies at lynda.com. So Lynda offers thousands of engaging, easy to follow video tutorials taught by industry experts to help you learn all kinds of stuff. Membership starts at just $25 per month. That gives you 24/7 access to all their things. You can learn at your own pace, from really just tiny little tutorials to just giant comprehensive courses in web design, programming, photography, business, audio and video, 3D animation, and really everything else you could possibly want to learn. Courses are added pretty much every week, and the course library really does a nice job keeping pace with today's fast-changing technical and software skills. So if you had a job, think maybe you could add another skill to your resume, folks at lynda.com can really help you. And you can watch on the go from your computer or tablet or mobile device. Give it a shot. Try lynda.com free for 7 days by visiting lynda.com/technobuffalo. That's LYNDA.com/technobuffalo. Please give the video a thumbs up. It's definitely appreciated. I am John Reddish from TechnoBuffalo. Check us out at technobuffalo.com for the latest tech news. Until then, and next time, I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. What's up everyone, John here. Just wanted to let you know that if you liked what you just saw, we've got 2 other shows that go live every single week. Ask the Buffalo, where our very own Ashley Escada answers your burning gadget questions, and Rettinger's Rants, where quite obviously I go off on things that bug me across consumer tech. If you want to see me get super red-faced and mad, you should click the text below that says subscribe and check out our other shows by clicking right over here. I'll see you guys next time.